Woman fleeing police at 137 miles per hour runs out of gas. A North Dakota woman who attempted to flee from police was accused of driving nearly 140 miles per hour on Interstate 90 before running out of gas near La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Turn the music down. Why are you driving like that? 137 miles per hour?
The officer talked to the driver, who was going 137 miles per hour, which is very fast. The officer asked for the driver's license and told her to turn off the car.
Amy, can you turn the car off for me, please? You're not gonna take off or go anywhere, are you? Okay, is this your car? Do you have the registration paperwork?
The officer asked what was going on and who owned the car, and he was also looking at the registration papers. The officer asked if the driver had been drinking, and when they looked in the cup holder, they saw an open can of beer.
Okay. Where are you coming from? Austin, Minnesota? Okay. We'll tighten the car. I'll be back with you in a couple minutes, okay?
The officer found out that the driver was coming from Austin, Minnesota, and was going to Fargo, North Dakota. The officer told her that he will take the car with him.
Yeah, shooting into it?
Got her at 137 pulling away from me. And then,
holy crap, were you sitting here?
Yeah, I was sitting there, got her at 119, coming over the bridge, slowed down to 100.
The first officer told the second officer what was going on and said that the driver was going 137 miles per hour while trying to get away from them. The second officer confirmed their positions and said they were going there during the event. The first officer gave more information, saying that they first saw the driver going 119 miles per hour across a bridge.
She went north on Dawson. I went past, turned around, came back, and I saw a white car get on, heading west. I wasn't going to catch up. She was pulled over here before I turned my lights on. But she's crying. She's got an open Michelob can of beer in the cup holder.
As they drove under a bridge, they saw the driver get off at an exit and head north on Dawson. The first officer went past the exit, but later turned around and saw a white car going west. The driver had already stopped before they turned on their lights. The first officer saw that the driver looked upset and had an open can of beer in the cup holder.
Did you ever use drugs ever? When's the last time you used anything for the drugs, you think?
The police officer thought that the driver might be drunk, so he asked her how much alcohol she had. The driver replied that she hadn't eaten or drunk anything. The police officer wanted to give the driver a breathalyzer test, but the driver said that any smell of alcohol was from the night before.
What did you used to use? Meth, heroin, marijuana? When's the last time you used meth?
I don't know. Since my husband left me.
The officer could tell there was alcohol in the car because it smelled like it. The driver had an invoice or receipt from a Days Inn in Austin on the passenger seat, which suggests that the car may have been rented first before it was bought.
So when I tell you to start, you're going to take a series of 9 heel-to-toe sets counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, going down to 9, okay?
The officer told the driver to do a field sobriety test by standing with her feet together and doing what she was told. The officer then explained the heel-to-toe test and told the driver to take 9 straight steps. During the test, the officer talked to the driver. He asked her if she had been drinking and how her day had been.
Alright, this here's a breathalyzer, okay? So let's make sure it's all from here. So we're blanking your sample, should read all zeros. And it does.
The officer asked the driver why she was in Austin, but she didn't give a clear answer. The second officer brought out a breathalyzer and explained what it was and made sure it was working right. They told the driver to take a deep breath and blow into the device steadily.
Is there anything illegal in your car? Any marijuana?
I don't know. I have stuff in the car.
After some trouble at first, the driver was able to give a breath sample that showed no alcohol. The second officer then asked the driver how recently she had used drugs and if there were any illegal drugs in the car.
You can leave your purse there for now. I'll get it for you. Got enough felony right now.
You know about it? Yeah.
You said, I said, so why'd you head eastbound, get off, and then come back westbound? She's like, because the officer pulled out and turned his lights on. I said, so you just kept driving? Yeah. Like, so then why'd you pull over, or why would you go back westbound? She said, to get away from the officer.
How was
She said she ran out of gas, so why she stopped here.
no shit?
They asked the driver to leave her purse in the car while they took care of other things. The police searched the vehicle and found a smoking device with burned marijuana residue and a grinder with a gram of marijuana.
They placed under arrest for fleeing an officer, okay? You understand what that means?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want us to grab anything out of your car that you need to take with you? Your purse or a phone or something?
My purse.
Okay. A purse. Is that little black one? Do you have any pockets in your... Alright, I'm just gonna... Nothing in your waistband or anything like that? Okay. Nothing hidden under your clothing or in your body anywhere? Okay. Kind of see this. You just lean back or you stick your seatbelt on here. And you said just your black purse?
The officer then took the woman into custody and asked if there was anything else she needed from her car. After putting her handcuffs, the officer searched her to see if she was hiding anything in her clothes. In the end, the woman was charged with felony, fleeing from police, and misdemeanor possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia.